Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything working? Please, talk to me. I'm not sure. Please, tell me something. If you can hear me. I mean, if you can't hear me, then pretty obvious. Both! Nice! Hello, everyone. It works. For some reason, it had some issues. I had to restart some shit and change some options, but now it works. How are you all doing? And welcome to the stream again. We will continue with Mass Effect now that I got rid of the first issues, so that was a good start. Hello everyone, hope you're all doing fine. Having a great time, a great start into the weekend. It's Friday, usually a good day, because that means work week is over. Hope that is the case for you all, and that we can have some fun. I know what is going to happen in Mass Effect very soon, where we left off, so I'm a bit nervous, but I'm looking forward to it anyway. Now, after fumbling the start so badly, let's waste no time and jump right into the game and reload. Last time we stopped on Novaria. We were still looking for Matriarch Benezia. And yeah, that is still our mission. Talking about the mission, I should look the back door. You persuaded Dr. Cohn to give you his pass. You can now sneak into the sealed maintenance area near the science team quarters and quarantine lab. So that is what we need. And we need to get to the hot labs. You are tracking down Matriarch Benezia. She left Rift Station to battle the creatures in the infested hot labs. The labs can be accessed via an emergency elevator between Ventralis Barricade and the tram station. Alright, Violacata, look away. Have some good food. What are you eating, though? That I do have to know. That is the least you can tell us. So now, I have to find out where that is. Of course, I'm completely disorientated after more or less a week of break. So, but I think I have to go this way. Hope now is everything working. When I started the game, it was like that on my recording screen. The picture was flickering for some reason. And I had that issue before, but then couldn't remember how I fixed it, so that's it. I think I have to go here, and there was the area that was sealed. Chinese beef and creamy black pepper sauce and egg fried rice. Yeah, you can, if you don't want to eat that, you can just send that over. I will do that for you. I think everything is fixed now, so if there are any other issues, just let me know. I will try to fix that, but it looks fine now. Or can you tell that there's anything wrong? So yeah, that is the new area here. Haven't been here before. Okay, more Rachnirok. Nice. First fight, success.
It's over now.
Looks great, sounds great. Awesome. Secure storage. Oh, Hacker Sambo is back. Ooh, geez, that is a tough cookie. Zack, zack. Nope. that didn't work. Well, I fucked that one up. Let's use the Omni Gel and take all that. I'm not 100% sure in what order things are happening here, but I remember that this part was pretty tough when I played the game for the first time, so...
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
That is not why we brought Liara. And for those who might forgot, Liara, of course, the daughter of Matriarch Benezia.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain
She
how to kill you?
definitely
What
looks
could
like
I
a
say?
badass.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before?
Kind of looks like Angelina Jolie in Maleficent. If you have seen that movie. So, what about Liara?
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Whoa, tough love. Oh, what? Oh. Totally forgot where my powers are. That was the one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I almost done? Oh! Benezia's power level. She's doing stuff. Oh, Geth. Sorry, and Geth. That's not good. Damn it. Pull back. Oh, I'm stuck behind here. Ooh. Come on! Come on, Garrus. Let me use the heal again. Why am I always almost dead? Not liking that at all. What did I do here? Oh, that's the wrong. Gotta wait a second to heal. Whoa! She is not a happy camper. Let's re-shield here. Not sure if I'm doing it right here. I feel like maybe there are just regular enemies that I have to kill first. Ooh. Oh yeah, there they are. That is the thing. Whoa! Okay. Oh, cover. Nice. So he just hit, and that is why I was in so much trouble. And now I'm on the other side. All alone by myself. I think I did a thing there. Did I do a thing? Hide! Please tell me I did a thing. Whoa! Well, at least they didn't shoot me here. Tom, peek. 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 I said peek. He peeked. He peeked. Okay, there are more Geth. Somewhere. Whoa! Why am I crouching? How can I uncrouch? I uncrouched. I did a thing. Pull back! Oh, it hit me. Let's re-shield. Did a thing. Come on. Did another thing. Saving. But the thing was done, yeah? I'm doing a lot of things here.
My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Okay. Whew. That was pretty close a few times. What is Saren planning?
Start talking, Benezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination
yeah, I
is
heard
strong.
about that. Your Splinter Cell tactics, right? So why should I, So, indoctrination. Why should I believe you in the first place?
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So, Saren is controlling you?
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
And where did he get it?
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
You like her clothing? How do you lose a relay?
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
And you are here for that?
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
So the Rachni found the relay.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
What is Saren's plan?
Why does Saren need the new relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
But I need that information.
You have to give me the location.
I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear.
Oh.
Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
Oh no! Not dying. Do the thing! Killed her. Or not. Oh, that's another one. There are more. Thank you. Please die. I don't like it up here. Not gonna lie. Did I die?
I cannot
No.
go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
So, yeah, it is a bit confusing, but it seems like at least Benezia claims that Saren uses some kind of indoctrination or mind control to make her do the things she does, and she thought at first she could fight it because she's like the super powerful biotic, but turns out she couldn't, and now she could fight it for like a few minutes to tell us that, but then he took over control again. At least that is what she claims.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
It's in my head. In my head.
Mother.
Saren, Saren, Saren,
I will see you again with
it's
the
in
dawn.
my head.
No light. They always said there would be a...
Well, there goes Benezia, let's be sure. Also, we can level up. Let's do that before we encounter any more dangers. Hey Alpha, welcome to the stream again. How are you doing today? I hope you have a good start into your weekend. Let's go there and go there. Liara. Oh, Liara. Weekend Haipu. Let's go into this and save. I have to redo this. Dantes, hello. How are you today? Uh-oh. Doing pretty good, except I'm on call this weekend. Yay, yeah. That is not so good. Hope you don't get any calls. Don't have to do too much. We continue with our trippy shit.
Hello there.
Thank you for the host, our mommy. Queen hype.
This
Hey Salty, welcome to the stream.
As our voice, we cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
I don't understand. Got shut down because of violations? What? Oh, mommy? Oh, you hosted a different Echo Samba. Jeez, there is even a different channel? That's weird. How are you doing, Mommy? How was your stream? So what is going on?
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachnirok.
So it seems like the Rachnirok Queen is controlling the Asari to talk to us. It was nice. I will have to go to dinner now, though I'm starving. Oh yeah, I bet. Do so. Have a good dinner. I'm glad that you had a great stream, and thank you for the host. And even for the host for the right channel. Isn't that amazing? Are you controlling the Asari?
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
So what's wrong with them?
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
Some good black puddings. Let's chill on a bit on Mass Effect stream. Nice fireworks. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine and had a good start into your weekend. So, well, if you're certain about that.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachnirok were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
So first, tell me a little bit more about your plans, though.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
And what about your survival?
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone.
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
So, now we have to make a pretty big decision that will have an impact on the other games. Either kill the Rachnirok Queen and therefore extinct the Rachnirok race, which is a sentient race, or we will let them free with the risk that they might attack again and cause death and destruction all over the galaxy again. So she claims that the Rachnirok that attacked us, her children as she called it, that those were experimented on, and that is why they attacked us, and that is why she didn't have any control over them. So it's a bit difficult to tell, but I won't kill her.
Don't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
No, I don't think so, Daniel. Not really. It's just there's then a different dialogue line. And we got another level up, so let's do that. So yeah, we freed the Rachnirok Queen. If that was the right decision, I don't know. Guess we will find out at some point. Level up. That name of the Nightbot is unbearable with the dark color on theater mode, which probably doesn't matter that much for a bot. Yeah, I can see that, but I mean, it's just a bot. Okay, there is a secure crate. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh no! Damn it, how could I... It's impossible to solve. So, we freed the queen. Let's heal up fully. Where are we? I'm not entirely sure what to do now, since... So, didn't we came from there? Didn't we come from there? That is what I meant. I'm not sure. Let's check this out. Average decryption. Did it? Hacker Sambo. First success of the day. Second success of the day. Now I'm on a roll. Killing it. Not the queen, but everything else. Okay, so we can only leave through there, so let's do that. Also, probably saved, but let's do it again. Mr. Robot, that's a reference to a very popular series. Don't know if you have heard about that. Oh, so that's back. I'm not even sure what we are doing here right now. Where am I even going? To the hot labs. What are my missions? A matriarch Benethia says she gave you the location of the Mu relay, but did not know where Sam planned to go after activating it. You've dealt with the matriarch, but there's still the issue of the Rachnirok down in the hot lab. So okay, we still have to go to the hot labs. Hey, Titan Colossus! Mr. Akbert. How are you, Titan Colossus? Welcome back to the stream. Looking for some hot labs. Let's deal with it. Yaroslav Tartakovsky. Let's talk to Yaroslav. What's going on here?
Are you here to secure the situation?
Are you alright?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let them loose?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachnirok's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
I heard there's another Thor movie. It's called Thor Rachnirok.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachnirok, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachnirok. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
What about the male?
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Okay. But the Rachnirok aren't obedient.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachnirok do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachnirok are uncontrollable.
Okay, we're definitely running out of time
This is
here.
fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachnirok are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
What's the neutron purge?
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Well, just tell me how it works.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is you insert the key. Then I will give Nera destruct.
What? Not good. Whoa! Dead. Well, let's get the codes. Awkward. So there's the mirror terminal.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Initiate neutron purge.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but
What?
I can't do that without proper code authorization.
I have the code.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
I like that there's an option for mumble something.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 20 seconds.
Well, those could be some long 120 seconds though. Oh. Exploder box. Not good. Little thing. Can't go through here. Whoa, look at the mini-map. I can't go through there. Okay. Like, can someone move there, please? Thank you. Fine. I hope. What's that? 6! Do the thing. Did I do a thing? Hello, Paradigm! How are you doing? We are killing bugs. Go, go, go! Garrus, go, go, go. I'd like to tell. Jeez. Do I have to do anything here? I think I have to leave, right? Something like that. Probably have to leave. No! Used the wrong one, but okay. Let's leave. Did I do a thing? Let's... you've defeated and eliminated the Rachnir in the hot labs. The part rift station via the passenger tram that you arrived in. So... tram. Okay. No, sorry, lurk away, be for revenge. Thank you for stopping by anyway. Always... lurkers are always welcome as well, of course. So let's stand awkwardly around, look... I think we did a thing here.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Have I ever played The Last of Us? Yes, I have. It's been a while. I played The Last of Us. No, not so fast.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
Exactly.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Whoa!
We're
Calm
all on
down.
the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Don't let it happen again, bitch.
We're done here. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
I mean, yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Always nice
Commander,
talking to the council.
Do not cut me off like last time. I failed to find it amusing.
Whoops.
And we're out.
Oops. Just started playing it and I've never seen anything about it, just what others have told me, and I love it so far. Yeah. I'm kind of a party pooper in terms of The Last of Us, I think. Like, I like the game, but I don't think it's great. Like, the story is very good, the characters are very good, gameplay sucks. Sorry. So, but now that we did a main mission, let's talk to our crew step for step. Also, I really like the cutting off. Oh yeah, let's talk to you. Don't cut us off again. Whoop.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the
talk to
corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I think Alts.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you?
We
Well, I'll
had
tell
that.
you, won. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my...
I'm sorry.
Oh, put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make...
Okay,
I have
we
to
had
go.
that, so... Not much with Joker to catch up on. Yeah, I meant the story is good and I'm enjoying the aspect, but the gameplay is way too much like Uncharted. Yeah, kind of feel like that's the big problem with Naughty Dog, that they're very good at creating interesting characters and at least pretty good at creating a good story. But
yes, Commander.
the gameplay usually sucks.
Carry on, Presley.
And
Yes,
nothing
ma'am.
new with Presley. Let's see if there's anything else. Hey, Braxton Wise, how are you doing today?
Yes, Commander?
Hope
Is
you
there
have a good
something you
start
need?
in your weekend.
I should go.
Nothing
Goodbye,
new here.
Commander.
Maybe when we talk to Liara. We just killed her mother, so she will be happy.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
You don't feel bad? I'm doing very well.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I think we asked her, but I want to check if there's anything
Do you know
new.
why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful. And now she is gone.
Very sorry.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
Will you tell me more about you?
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Yeah, well, we're pretty short-lived compared to you.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Intimidating? How so?
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds.
Yeah, she told us that she likes to visit dig sites all over the galaxy. Well, I'm trying.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you
Don't
survived
accuse
shows a
me.
remarkable strength.
Well, you could have asked.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
Apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
I would want to believe that.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest.
We are
but it has
able to
grown
romance
beyond
her.
that. You
She
intrigue
is
me,
one of the
Shepard,
romance
but
options.
I was not sure if it was appropriate
For
to
both
act on my
male and
feelings. I thought
female
there might
Shepard.
already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
You're female. Between me and Alenko? With Kaidan? Who would ever start a relationship with Kaidan Alenko? Like, seriously. Liara, what a question is that? Like, he's so bland and boring, and nobody would ever consider him even as a real option. Like, it is impossible to even think about someone who could ever assume that a romance option with Kaidan Alenko would be interesting. We have to romance her. Yes? Okay. Friggin' space hentai. Well, with me and Alenko, it's not serious. He's just Kaidan.
The lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Okay. I have a hunch how Chet might decide, but what do you think? Are we attracted to her? Is she just a friend? Or is she completely wrong? Yes. Titan Colossus seems unsure, but leans towards yes, I feel. Do it! Do it! Okay, that is very... Exclamation mark vote, yes, okay. Liara. Are you sure, Lucifer? There are other great options. Well, Liara, I'm attracted to you.
No, you were right.
Danny wouldn't forgive me. That's
I
true.
knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
It doesn't have to.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Well, I will protect you.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You... I need some time.
You started it! But I understand. I will give you time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
Can we talk more about your dead mother after it? So cheesy. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes! Finally, you picked my side on something. Such a tease. Final mission, hanky panky. Okay.
I should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Wow, that was hot and steamy. wasn't it? So let's cool down to talk to a living potato called Kana.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Absolutely.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that.
Thank you for giving me the pillar choices. Well, now you have Blue Liara, baby. That is a good exchange for a bear, right? Shepard. How informal.
That's not the appropriate way to address your commanding officer, Lieutenant.
Sorry, ma'am. Maybe I got a bad signal. And if you're a... maybe there's someone else you'd rather confide in. Ma'am.
That's my goddamn business, Alanko. What do you think who I am?
I don't think you should be prying into my affairs.
There's my answer, then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals. With your permission, I should return to my duties.
Well, do your duties, you boring-ass bastard. Didn't want to be rude. So let's go down and talk to our friends in the armory. Namely, Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Personal inquiry.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Yes.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
So why leave?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
And what about you?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding.
Yes.
At least for one generation. And for a while,
I'm down with that.
We were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
So what about Jared?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
And you went?
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
The father?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
Yeah.
I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
Really?
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
So where is it?
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores
That's the
his
asshole
goods,
that killed us
all
1 million
fortified
times.
and guarded. I just don't
When
know
we
which
accidentally
base
stumbled
has my
upon
family's armor.
his hideout. Well, I will look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Sure.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So let's talk. Let's talk to Ashley.
Commander?
You have a few minutes to talk, one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute.
He's
Later,
not
sis.
cute.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden, No wonder I don't like you.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, man.
Oh yeah, sure.
Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Well, that's exactly what I wanted to do, but let's tell me about your family.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Tell me about your dad.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
And what about your mom?
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
So... must be nice.
You're lucky to have a close family.
Sorry, I forgot about your family situation.
Yeah, very
I'll
tactful.
be sure to mention your tact in your next performance review.
Boom goes my promotion. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about it.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vid mails?
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Well, no means no.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time.
I talked about Mass Effect Andromeda in a previous stream that I played it for
Good thing Mom and Dad
45 hours or something like that.
I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not as good as the rest of the games. Not as good as the trilogy. It doesn't really stand out from other open world games or like similar games. It's not a special game, but it's not bad either. It's fine, I would say.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido.
Well, that's like
Abby decided to
not
learn
taking
sword.
self-defense
She always
classes
was
at
a little
all.
Weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So what about you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Mm-hmm. Very dedicated of you.
Traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise.
Did you play it,
It's not like I was
Paradigm?
going to Earth or something.
Mass Effect
My
Andromeda?
last day out, Mike was waiting
I haven't
for us.
finished it because
Sarah told her friends,
something.
so everyone
I was
else
very
knew what
busy
we
for a
did.
week or
He
so,
was
so I
happy.
didn't play it for a week, and then I was just out of the loop
But Sarah gave
and
me
continued.
this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell.
Marine hand to hand.
She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch,
I
Commander.
played and beat it.
They do things
Feel pretty
when
much
you're
the
ready.
same as you. It was pretty good, but not up to the standards of the trilogy. Don't think it deserves all the hate it got through. Yeah, I would agree to that as well. Like the expectations, of course, were super high, and like BioWare clearly didn't do a good job of promoting it. But like the game, like the shitstorm even started before the game was released, before lots of people played it even. So a lot of people went into the game already with a negative expectation and then just fueled that more and more. But overall it's fine. It's like I said, it's not nothing special, but I had fun while playing it. Ashley is full of gossip and stories. She's the friend you don't tell your secrets to. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Where was your
Where
father?
was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Poor damn.
Is the rest of your life story this dull?
Not everyone goes through the crap you had to, Commander. Some of us just live ordinary lives. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
He's not a zombie, is he?
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
That depends on whether you have a problem with people who don't believe in God.
Commander, I'm not some kind of zealot. I believe in God.
Physics! Welcome!
I should get back
Are
to my
you
duties.
alive?
Didn't mean to take up so much
Did
of
you
your time.
survive all the stress of moving and all? Are you alive and well? Hope your weekend started good. Oh! Internet! Internet! And what a way to celebrate that. Thank you very much for the resub, Physics. 3 months in a row already. Awesome. That's super nice of you. So.
Internet, Chief.
Ma'am.
Internet. Okay, so we had a very touching talk to her. Why is there a quest marker? Well, let's talk to best buddy Garrus and his calibrations.
Commander, good to see you.
Personal questions.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything specific?
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to.
I'm doing very well.
That case was a bit disturbing.
Disturbing? In what way?
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly.
Nice.
We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Garrus, yeah. Also, we have little Garrus always in the corner. And we sure did miss Fizz. Tired and sore. Oh! Titan Colossus, thank you very much for the sub. It's very nice of you. And welcome to the Acolyte. Spam some pandas for Titan Colossus and also for Physics again. Let's start a panda party here. I will join in. Let's get some panda spam going here. Thank you very much, Titan Colossus, and welcome to the Acolytes. That, of course, gives you the exclusive emote. The best emote, I would say. The panda. And also, now you have access to some subscriber-only channels on my Discord. So, for example, the game giveaway channel. So, definitely worth checking it out if you want some free games from time to time. There they are, the pandas. Ooh, love seeing that. So, is this kind of thing common?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so
there it is, the Discord link.
Parts
Thank you, Lucifer.
But they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was
just a lurking panda, yes.
The station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So what did you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Whoa, Krogan testicles. I want to know more.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits
Whoa.
each. That's 40,000.
That's some expensive ball.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
So, what about the doctor?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Interviewing?
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
That is sick.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
Jesus.
Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
So, were you able to interview him?
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving.
Yeah, that's gross.
He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
And they just let him go?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order.
Oh.
They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Good grief with the internet, they're amazing, really? So that alone makes your move worth it, right? Don't care about the job or the house or anything. Right? Now, decent internet. That's the thing. Gonna watch all the streams. Yes, perfect. Game streams. Perfect. Well, I see. It's kind of a hard decision.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
It's a tough choice. Just no more testicle harvesting, please.
I suppose I can see both sides.
I know, Daniel. I don't get 18
I suppose.
down on a good
Can't
day.
waste too much time worrying about it. Just wish I could have stopped.
Not even getting one down on a good day. Well, now, but I actually have like 380 usually. 380 down, 30 up, more or less. My mouth isn't a whore.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back.
Yeah, 380, like on average, up to 400. Daniel.
I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Give it to me.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that, but Commander, take me with you when you go.
Sure.
If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Nice. So we get all the companion missions now. Danielle demands a mansion. Let's talk to Tali.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Tali.
To see you smiling again, so to speak.
Oh, jeez. Awkward.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
I'm sure you will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Why is that?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So you are kind of like royalty.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen, but it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
That is a lot of pressure.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
So, if we save the galaxy, that would be pretty cool, right? To show off?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything an Aquarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
Oh, that's a very long delivery, Fizz. Jeez. So, what's the answer to that?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Can you tell me more about your father now?
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
What about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was
a
overshadowed
spy.
by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Were you close to your dad?
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously.
Hey, Spaceberry,
Even
welcome
when
to
he
the
was
stream. How are
around,
you doing?
He always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come
Have a
to
good
think of
start
it,
into your weekend?
I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it.
That's
not
nice
in
to
the
hear.
Usual way.
Always
I
good.
guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Let's
I
change
want to
topics.
talk about something else.
Like
think
what?
we talked about everything else with her.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, so now we got some additional quests to do for our crew members. And I think I might want to do that actually. First, before we do the next main quest missions. Okay. Let's go upstairs again.